So, I have this dream theory. Like, there's different kinds of dreams and different kinds of sleep. And there are those dreams where you fall into the sleep realm, wake up into the dream realm, and it's like you're not really sleeping because you're conscious of yourself and your actions, and like, okay, this is what's going on. And sometimes at first you don't recognize you're in a dream because it's kind of like when you fell asleep, you just woke up into like this day that is happening before your eyes in this dream. So you're just acting as if you normally would, or then you recognize you are in a dream, but you're still able to control everything as you normally would. So you do different things, things that you probably normally wouldn't do or say in this realm, the conscious realm that you're in right now while watching this. And then there are those dreams where it's sort of like you're just watching a movie play out, or you're watching life play out, what I'm saying, through your eyes, as if, it was a memory that has happened, or it's something that is going to happen, or something that is, to happen, like a premonition sort of thing. It doesn't have to be something bad or something good, just whatever, a regular day or something. You're watching your life play out in this scenario, in this dream. But then I have this theory that those dreams where you fall into the sleep realm, wake up into the dream realm, and you can tell yourself, okay, consciously, like, this is a dream. And whether it be like a good dream or a bad dream, like a scary dream, like, oh shit, like, this is a dream, it's temporary. Like, if it's like a bad dream, you're like, I'm gonna shake out of this, or let me not be scared or worry because it's just a dream. I'm gonna wake up. Same as like if it's a good dream, something amazing is going on, and in your dream you feel emotions. You get those emotions of whatever's going on in that dream. And you're like, yes, this is amazing. Like, I've had dreams. It's probably real big back, but I've had dreams where I've like gone to a restaurant, or I'm somewhere where food is being prepared and it's just the bombest food ever. And in the dream, I'm like, oh yeah, like, I'm not really thinking that like this is a dream, but I'm in the dream as if that is my life. And I'm like, this is bomb. And then you wake up and you're kind of disappointed because you're like, damn, like, that meal is smacking, or whatever, that thing that was going on that was just so awesome and dope. Like, dang, that was just a dream. Like, oh man. Same with scary dreams. I've had like some wild ass dreams, and not scary dreams as like, fucking zombies and monsters are attacking me or anything. I'm talking about like those dreams that are like hella weird and twisted and fucked up, that it just like creeps you out, freaks you the F out, and you're like, oh shit, I recognize it's a dream, but like, I can't shake out of it. And there have been times where I've been able to like shake out of it. Sort of like I feel physically my body laying there sleeping, but like my eyes won't open and the movie won't shut off, basically. Like, I can't shake out of the dream realm. But the dream theory that I'm talking about is this: that like, what if when you have those dreams where you're like watching through somebody else's eyes, or you're dreaming it's you, and sometimes you can consciously know that it is you, but the world is different. Like, I've had dreams where like it's me, and there are people in the dream, like, whenever you dream of somebody, like friends, family, loved ones, or whatever, it's like you know them, and you know them, and in the dream, like, they're familiar, so it's not a thing. But then there are dreams where you see people, or people are interacting with you, where in this realm, in this conscious, you don't recognize and you're not familiar with. And I've read things where they say like, oh, like, you can't dream of faces or people that you've never seen before. And I feel like that's true and false, because with this dream theory, I feel like in the dream, when you see people that in this realm, in this state of consciousness, that you don't recognize, it's because you're seeing through the eyes of a different version of you in another dimension. like another you, kind of like that movie Escape to Witch Mountain. Now they say, you know, everybody has a twin or everybody is a doppelganger or somebody. Like there's another you on another planet, in another world, another dimension, you know, in another realm. Oh snap, I feel like some ghost stuff just happened just right behind me. While I'm talking to this. See, with shit like that happens is because like other things from other realms and dimensions, everything is vibrations and frequencies. And so just like waves and sound waves and vibes and frequencies, things can get crossed up, things can mesh, things can blend into each other and run into each other. But that's a whole nother discussion. But back to the dream theory. So yes, because I've had a couple dreams before, but this one particular dream, like I fell into the sleep realm, woke up into the dream realm, and it was me, but I was in a part of the world that I have never ever been to before. This version of myself has never ever been to. And then the version of myself in this dimension that I tapped into, like it wasn't a dream. It was literally just me seeing through the eyes of another version of myself in another dimension, because I could tell how the surrounding was looking. There was like this grayish tint, like this hue, so to speak, like in the world, you know, sort of like whenever you're watching a movie and somebody like goes back to a dream, like they're replaying a dream, or like a past tense thought that has like that cloudy, you know, look to the picture. It was sort of like that. And this version of myself that I tapped into, I guess, was late for a party. And so I'm at this building and I could tell it was, you know, a different part of the world that I've never been to, because like I said, whenever you go to different like cities and states, sometimes the infrastructure is different. You know, the layout of the city and the neighborhoods and the buildings are different. They're made differently. And so this was a place, like I said, it was a city in a state or a country that I've never been to in this realm before. But the version of myself, this was where he lived, because the people there I didn't recognize, but they recognized him. And they were like, yo, where you been? Where you been? So supposedly this guy was supposed to, you know, attend this party. He was late to it, this version of myself in this dimension, in this realm. And me consciously knowing like, yo, I don't know where I am and I don't know these people, you know, but I didn't want to give myself away, because I feel like I had this feeling in the dream that if I gave myself away, something bad was going to happen, or it was going to be a mess. It was going to be chaos, you know, because they're looking at this Gary like, yo, bruh, what's wrong with you? What's going on? You know, we had this party going, like, you're running late. Like, come on, let's get to it. So it's at one of these places where, like, kind of like in, like, New York and Chicago, where they have those apartment buildings and those flats with the stairs and the rails, you know, outside the windows. So like that's what we had to do. We had to like pull this ladder down, climb up these stairs, past these people's windows, and get to the rooftop of this building. And when we got to the rooftop, it was a whole like, you know, party layout. They had the lights, the tables, the music going and everything. And like I said, the people there knew this Gary, but because I tapped into his consciousness in this realm, in this dimension, I don't know where that Gary went, because the Gary in this realm was sleeping while I was in his mind, in his body, and, you know, his consciousness. And so I'm over here acting like trying to play along with these people so I don't give myself away. And then I said something that triggered somebody in this world, and they picked up on, okay, you're not Gary. What is going on? Like, where did you come from? Where are you from? Like, what is happening? And at that moment, I kind of like had like a oh shit feeling, you know, in myself, and I like shook myself out and I woke up, you know, and hopped back into this realm. And so dreams like that, I feel like, yeah, like it's not a dream. You're real life looking through the eyes of another version of yourself in another dimension. And I've had a few of those. So let me know what you think, man. Dreams, they're wild. Like, is it you dreaming? Or since you are, you know, putting your mind and consciousness into this dream state that allows you to, tap into the consciousness of somebody else. Or like the astral projecting idea, basically. Like you really are astral projecting into the consciousness or the mind and seeing through the eyes of another version of yourself. Sometimes you can control it, and sometimes you're just a passenger watching. Yeah.